Thanks for staying with us. Now, 3 teacher unions are resisting plans by the Ghana Education Service to reopen school in June. We'll bring you more on that story a bit later. But before that, let's hear the Ghana Health Service Director General, Dr. Patrick Aboagye, who gives the reasons behind the increase in coronavirus cases locally.
Greater Accra contributed 108 new cases, and almost half of these cases were from Accra Metro, Korle Klottey, Ayawaso West, and 12, and which had also reported 12. That tells you that the number of districts reporting huge numbers in Greater Accra has continued to come down. Ashanti Region recorded about 63 new cases, and 90% of them came from Accra Metro. Kumasi Metro reported 19, and Obuasi reported 38 cases. Volta Region reported 7 new cases, mainly from about 4 districts. Ho had 1, Hohoi represented 3, Pandu 1, Akachi 1, and Ketu South also showed 1. Central Region reported 2 new cases. Oti reported 2 new cases. Eastern Region reported 1 new case, and all the other regions reported no case. We have a total of 1,754 recoveries as we speak now. The rest of the cases are well and responding to treatment. 5 of them can be classified as critically ill, but nobody is yet on ventilator, which just means that it's probably not life-threatening. We have so far recorded a total of 31 deaths across the country. The last time we gave an update, and we believe that we will be able to do the next time. The next time we'll do more updates on the deaths in probably the next briefing. Yes, so the next slide is just a breakdown of exactly what I have said, which shows the maps, the number of cumulative positives across the country, and then a total of 183. So it shows you exactly where the cases have come from. Western and Western North, who were reporting cases of late, have also stopped reporting cases. The next slide will show you how the distribution of our cases among districts across the country. So you can see that Savannah, Bono East, and other places, Ahafo has no case yet. Bono has only reported 1 imported case. Ashanti is concentrated mainly in Kumasi and its environs and Obuasi. Eastern Region is in the lower Menya based on the camp and a few sporadic cases in a few districts. Western is located in the Takoradi area, and Central Region has a high-dose caseload in Elmina, which we are looking at. And of course, Greater Accra carries the largest burden, mainly in the Accra Metro and its environments. You see that if you go to the next slide, you can see for Greater Accra, I'm just concentrating on the 2 main regions that provide more of the cases. Greater Accra, you can see that it's all Adan East, Adan West, Shai Oshidoku, Ningo Pram. So far, nothing happening there. But we have them in Accra Metro and the district that have been mentioned, that has been displayed on the board. If you go to the next slide, which is Ashanti Region, you can see that the concentration is mainly in Kumasi and its environs, and then you have the Obuasi come up. We have a few sporadic cases in Santachim and Adansi South area. I think we've been talking a lot about recoveries. So the next slide will give us a bit insight on recoveries, how we say in Africa. The total case reported in Africa from the last time we checked showed about 89,000 cases in Africa and 38.8% recoveries. You have the rank. Ghana ranks quite low. We have 29.6% recoveries, but we have countries with 44.4% recoveries. Obviously, there are different parameters that are used in measuring this. Next slide. You have you can go to the next slide, the same repeat slide. You can also have for West Africa, in terms of the ranking, you can see not necessarily in ranking, Ghana has 29.6%, but we have Niger with 77.2%. We also need to look at the number of cases. Now, when it comes to the recoveries, as I've been saying, when someone is ill, if you do not die, the life course or the nature of the disease, within 3 weeks, you'll recover. And I'm sure most of us have the experience. So from the beginning, when we have 1, 2, 3, you are not expecting any major recoveries in the first 1 month, after which they will come. But as you have more cases, 3 weeks later, you should expect more cases recovering. And so that's why you're having an exponential increase in the number of cases. If you go to the regional breakdown, you see that Ahafo, of course, they have no case, so they have no recovery. Ashanti has had 213 recoveries, and that's about 24%.